Hey guys, second video on digestion. This is about the stomach. Stomach is a big bag. The esophagus comes in here. There's a little connector called the cardiac sphincter. The top of the stomach is called the fundus, and the rest is the body. And then leaving the stomach, there's another sphincter called the pyloric sphincter. Those two sphincters work to keep food in and then release food to the small intestine once it's ready. So the stomach is about 1 liter in size. It can definitely stretch when you have a big meal, or if you're an overeater all the time, your stomach inside the volume will get bigger. If you eat real small meals, that's a good trick to get your stomach to shrink a little bit, and then you're not so hungry all the time. You tend to eat less when you have small meals, all right, because the stomach gets fuller quicker. In the stomach, food is liquefied. There's mucus, there's hydrochloric acid. The hydrochloric acid kills the bacteria that's on food, all right, helps keep us safe. The mucus lining is secreted on the lining of the stomach. That prevents the hydrochloric acid from eating away the lining of the stomach. Sometimes, if we get a bacteria called the pylori bacteria, it will cause that mucus to not be secreted as much, and the acid will actually eat away the lining of the stomach. That's called an ulcer. All right, so if you have a peptic ulcer, really painful, you tend to have to drink milk to try to sort of calm down the acid in there, and eventually, hopefully, you can get it better. There is some drugs that can be taken. If you eat a lot, or you're a person that gets heartburn, what that means is some of the acid, when you take a big meal, goes backwards up into the esophagus. If that cardiac sphincter is not great, that's why they use the name cardiac. It has nothing to do with the heart, but it feels like it's in your heart. It's sort of in that area. That's why they call it heartburn. Feels like your heart's on fire, but it's literally acid that is burning the esophagus, because it's going the wrong direction. So people that have sort of a leaky cardiac sphincter, they tend to eat smaller meals. They don't really like really hot food because it causes heartburn much more. And something they have to deal with, they have to take Tums, or they can use something, antacids are called, to try to calm it down. As food comes out of the stomach through the pyloric sphincter, it goes into the duodenum of the small intestine. There are lots of enzymes that go in here that attack that food as it comes out of the stomach, and then it can become totally chemically digested within the small intestine. We'll go over that on the next video. Take care.